middle, one front. Huh?
Okay, I can go the front then. Okay.
You want to sit in front?
Yeah, we'll sit in front then. Okay.
Driver is here.
Oh my, I'm putting seat belt already.
Oh, there's no place to put. Hey, this is the Ferrari World warm up.
Same time. She's coming. I asked you to come with me. But I give you some money.
Hey guys. Okay.
So right now we are at some camp.
Wow, so I guess we're gonna kind of have dinner here, I guess. I don't know, is this VIP, VVIP? Maybe the rest all not VIP ones see in the sand. So it's really sand now here.
The land of
Real
sand.
sand, real sand, real sand. Hi guys, so right now we are at this dinner area already. We seated down and apparently you have to pay like 50 dirhams more to get to the VIP area where there's, you know, proper seats. But if you're just paying for the normal one, you just get to sit on the floor with of course like a nice cushion. Apparently if you're in the VIP section, which is by paying 50 dirhams more, you get to have priority dinner. So those people already have the buffet dinner. They just had a performance where the guy was just spinning in the clothes. It's something that we have seen in Turkey as well. Maybe it's a Middle Eastern kind of dance. So some of my colleagues, they actually did a few different things right here. So there's the free camel riding, which is just a small vicinity, and that is free. Apparently you can pay a little more for this camel to go a big around. I did not take it because I felt that the camel was a bit sad. It was a bit, I don't know, it's a bit unwilling, and if you already had to take so many people, you know, I think the getting up and sitting down, I think that is a very difficult part for the camel to do, right? I don't think they, you know, get up and sit down so easily, especially with their body weight. They have to sit down so that the people can get up the camel, and then the camel will just run around and then just sit down again. There's, however, one ATV ride around the area, small one. You just have to pay 100 dirhams for this, and you get to ride it for about 15 to 20 minutes. I think that's pretty okay if you just want to try riding an ATV within the desert. There is also another one which is sandboarding. So apparently there's an area where you can do sandboarding, but I wasn't seeing anybody renting out this sandboarding equipment. So you really have to bring your own, I think. So what people would do is they would bring their own. I think they just climb up like a really kind of steep sand dune and then just slide down the sand, and that's about it. It's supposedly a small henna painting area, so you can get a small henna tattoo for free, but if you want a bigger one then it's chargeable. There's also a falcon taking, you can take pictures with the falcon per picture. I think not really per picture, but like per session it's like 30 dirhams or something. Yeah, something like that. I think that it's generally quite okay for the price that you're paying. I think per pax this is about 75 dirhams. So, you know, including all this transportation and stuff like that, I think it's quite okay. I think it pays for it, and I think it's a generally quite okay price for all these mini experiences that you will get to do. So two of my colleagues actually walked kind of far out, up and down. There's like some sand dunes, and they saw a camel farm. And I think they took some photos with the camels. They met like the person who's taking care of the camels there. I think it's quite nice, quite interesting. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Oh yes, we did the sand dune bashing, and that was really fun. I would say that it's really worth the price, worth it. Just try it, you know, the vehicle goes oh my gosh. And you know, sometimes you're like wow, like at different angles, you know, it's very thrilling. If you like adventures, I think this is the thing that you will definitely not want to miss. For the price paid, I think it's fine, it's totally okay. 75 dirhams, about 30 Sing dollars. I think it's quite okay for the whole experience. But you know, I'm kind of hungry and I'm kind of waiting for the dinner to be ready. Not sure what time we're gonna get dinner, but yeah, I would say that it's quite kind of worth the money. You get to see a little bit of dance here and there, you get the seating, you get to enjoy the vibes, you know, not necessarily having to do things, but just being here out here in the desert, in a safe environment in the desert, and just enjoying the cool breeze. In winter it's kind of cold though, so just bring jacket. Other than that, I think that it's just soaking in the vibes of, you know, enjoying the sunset by the beach, not beach, but in the desert. Yeah, just enjoying it. So there are a few shops here, right? Like people selling, I'm not sure what that's called, like a turban or some kind of scarf wrapping around the head. They will also help you do it. That is, I think, 2 for 100 dirhams. So two of my colleagues did that. Quite interesting. They also sell some water, sweet drinks, snacks here and there. I think it's quite okay priced. There's also shisha, so if you want to do shisha, you can do it here. Yeah, so I think that's about kind of the things that they sell around this area. There's some souvenir, some camel souvenir, little bit here and there, but you know, not too much of a hard selling. They would typically walk up to your table and ask you if you need anything, and you just say no, then just no. I think overall it would be quite a nice experience. I'm still here kind of vlogging it now. You know, it hasn't ended. I've not tried the food, but you know, I'm really hoping to get my dinner soon, and yeah, we'll see. So apparently now there's like a long queue for the food because there's obviously so many people here. But what they do is they segregate like the men and the women. So the women gets a queue. So like the women get their own queue, and we're just kind of really just queuing for the food. I think everybody just gets one portion. I'm not too sure how the food's gonna be like. Hope it's good. The dinner looks kind of okay. Mostly it's vegetarian food. In fact, all of it is vegetarian except the last piece of chicken. And you know, the queue is kind of long, and I'm kind of, but I was kind of, you know, in the female queue, right? We gotta cut the queue a little bit, but you know, apparently, I think by the time you are at the end of the queue, you probably would not have any food left. It's just very few a very little food left behind. I think it's very kind of sad. I'm not sure whether they're gonna do a refill. Hopefully they do. People here are pretty hungry, I guess. So apparently I went back to the food place. There's enough food for everybody. They topped up the food and it's just enough for everybody. You can even go for a second round if you wanted to. It's kind of quite okay. At least they plan it out well. It's not like people are just gonna just go hungry, right?
You can feel the heat, right?
You feel the heat.